Hey everybody, welcome back to Divinity Dragon Commander. I think we're on the I shouldn't say, but I think we're on the final part. I think we just need to win this fight because we just got to take the capital, then hold the capital, and then we win. I think is the case of what's going on here. So let's get everybody there that we can. Fuck it. I don't care if they take any of our other terrain. We are taking everybody there. Cause fuck it. Right? Why not? Um, Anybody else who can make it that far? Yeah, you can go too. So you can make it. You can go too. We're not even going to watch the final fight. That's how disrespectful we're going to be to this. We are just not even going to watch them get their asses whooped. Because fuck them. Fuck this demon Corvus shit. I disrespect him. Me and my homies hate Corvus. And he's earned every little bit of disrespect we're giving him. Okay, that's not making it. That will, though. Anything else that's potentially able to make it? Any fours out here, hanging all the way out here? We got more imp fighters that can make it, probably. Alright, I think that's everything. That's the furthest we can probably go. Let's fucking do it. He really thought, oh, he could just use that card on me and that would end it. Oh my god, buddy. No, you can't win. You can't win at this point. Okay, let's go. I don't even care. Imperial Army. We'll lose this fight. Fuck it. Damn, maybe we'll win this fight. Nah, we're losing this one. There's no way we win this one. It'd be stupid if we won this one. Okay, we're winning this one. There's like 4 of them left, and we still got 17. Oh, no. No, we just won with air superiority. Damn. That's not how that's supposed to go. We'll go with Edmund. And then just to really fuck with them. Boom. then we're gonna take the territory right next door just to ensure that they can't get Frostburg back in one turn. Yeah, if we lose this one, that will actually be disappointing. But we're not gonna, because we've got 46, 47, 57, 2. Yeah, we had way too many people. We have conquered the capital of Corvus and successfully stole all their belongings. No gold, but we got all the tech that we don't need. The Rivellon Times, Wartime Edition. Total casualties of war, 93,758. Want to get paid to party? Apply for a state scholarship. Undead women rise to power. Chaos feared in undead lands. The brutal clash of war and modern civilization. A reporter's ongoing investigation on genocide. The Emperor's political popularity among dwarves, 45%. Elves, 45%. Lizards, 95%. Imps, 75%. Undead, 50%. Population's motivation has increased by 4%. You will receive 2 less gold per turn. Wait, if our motivation has increased, how are we making Okay. I would think we'd make more gold, but okay. What are you gonna complain about now?
Gods have mercy on Ophelia's soul, Commander, for I have not. Gone is her skeletal grace. Swept aside is the pure beauty of the bone. Even riddled with disease, her osseous presence was more inspiring than the meat-made one she now portrays. Accursed be thy coupling.
Oh, did we finally complete her storyline? Hell yeah. Oh, hello. Did not expect that. I was not ready. Oh. This is also different than the one I usually... She doesn't usually look like this. I like it, though.
My world and stars. Approach. Approach and behold my beauty. See how the directions of desire took hold, and with wondrous words of wizardry were realized. A bride of bone no longer. I stand before you a lady, luscious and lovely, warm and welcoming, awaiting your caress.
I don't really also like the other look, because the other look is a little more fitting, in my opinion, to Ophelia. It's more, I don't know. Or I'm remembering incorrectly, but I felt like there's a version of her that looks more, gothic, emo looking. This one still has kind of gothic with the eyeshadow. It's kind of got that gothica, that fantasy gothica look still, but I don't know. It's different.
Icarus has left for his far-off home, laden with the gold of generations. Yet despite the rapture that riches should bring, tears stained his eyes as he looked upon his creation and realized he'd spent it all. And more, if it would have brought him a single kiss. No, I whispered. I belong to the dragon only.
Damn.
And what of my kin? Alas, they do not understand. Yorick brands me a traitor even, but I care not. In seeking salvation, how have I cheated the Seven? How have I deceived the gods? If that is truly how they feel, they are not worthy of my worship. Let the flame of divinity that sparks only when we are alone light the fire of our love. What need have we for gods or men? We, my life and death, we have each other.
Wow, that is something.
How I cherish these stolen moments we are together, away from politics and war. When I rest my head upon your chest, it seems silence finally holds sway upon this racket-ridden ship. And the only melody that dares intrude upon my soul is that of your heartbeat, constant as our love.
We went through a lot, but it turned out for the best.
to deny the change that has befallen Lady Ophelia is nothing short of miraculous, Commander. But by every ruby in the rocks, at what a price! Perhaps I too would have gone to such lengths would it remedy waking next to a living skeleton. But still, it makes my head swim more dizzily than 3 pints of liver-lasher lager.
If you think it was just because of that, then you don't understand why I did it. I didn't do it for me. I did it because it made Ophelia happy. Do I benefit from it? Yes. Is that why I did it? No. Alright. Let's immediately fuck their day up even more. And let's win this now that we've essentially, we've essentially won it already. But let's really ensure this victory here. Alright. Alright. Boom. This will be interesting. We've got a few places that they're going for. They actually went for the capital. I'm curious to see how that turns out. See if we keep hold of here though. Hell, I don't even think I need to use anything. Imperial Army, resolve that for me. We're gonna lose a few, but it's only against 2 flyers. Yeah. Done. Easy. This is the one. Oh, I'm not as concerned, actually. I was actually gonna be concerned, but you know what? Nah. You know what? Just to be on the safe side. Let's see. Nah, doesn't change. Okay. Just to be on the safe side. We're gonna, like, pump our soldiers up a little bit. Boom. Let's see, where else did they attack? There was another spot. Yeah. We'll let Scarlet lead this one. I think that's it, though. I think that's it for our fights. I think that was it. Holy shit, we won. I think we won. I think this is it. Yes! Rivellon Times, Wartime Edition, total casualties of war, 100,026. Wow, that's a lot of people. Victory, Dragon conquers Rivellon. Emperor's political popularity among dwarves, 45%, elves, 45%, lizards, 95%, imps, 75%, undead, 50%. By popular demand, Emperor authorizes production of own action figure. Before he was famous, we have the Emperor's childhood pictures. Let's go. Out of business. This is a card we don't need anymore.
Welcome back, Commander. One last time, let me welcome you back aboard the Raven. The Empire has been restored. Peace, briefly dethroned, follows in your wake. What 3 mighty men once set out to do, you have accomplished single-handedly. In the name of an entire world, in the name of delivered millions, I thank you. Long may our friendship last, and long may last your reign.
All right, well, so where do we go from here?
Your wife and all her wisdom I have sent out to locate the best and most beauteous spot in Rivellon, where we will build your castle. Then, a capital we'll build around your castle, and an empire around that capital. An empire that will stand for 1,000 years.
Well, it's really democracy now, but we'll see.
But for your blessed realm to remain standing so long, we must destroy every last bit of demon technology, including this majestical raven. It is a sad thing indeed when such wonders need to be undone, but we cannot trust the nature of man, or any of the others. Soon these machines will be but figments of the imagination. be like snippets of dreams that fade from memory upon waking. We cannot have it any other way. Give the word, dear dragon, and I shall commence to shape the world anew.
So what about Corvus, our secret demon?
He has been finally defeated, Commander. So many of his aspects you have destroyed that he is now but a shell, bereft of all powers. When I dismantle the Raven, him I shall banish to the abyss he came from, and with him, the last remaining traces of that vile traitor, the Architect.
I should like to have a word with my fellows still on the ship.
By all means, Commander. I'm certain they all wish to congratulate you on your victory.
Alright, let's talk to everybody. Let's go.
Commander, the Seven have truly favored us all. Heathens wither in the throes of death as we tread by them victoriously. Glory be. Glory be unto the gods. No mortal can, of course, truly mimic their magnificence, but the harder we try, the more we may find favor in their stern, just eyes. I'm afraid what favor you have found does not quite live up to the expectations I had, but I'm contented in the knowledge that times of peace may just bring the faithful new challenges which we may overcome together. For peace, as you will be aware, so frightfully easily leads to vice. Besides, the Empire is but new. So many who stray have yet to be subjugated. Whatever your merits, Commander, much more can be done. Yes, indeed. After all, so say the hallowed Seven Scriptures. The world shall never be perfect until all that stirs is bone.
Praise be, Commander. Rivellon has been saved, and her great green mother with her. Quite clearly, we have but one being to truly thank for this unexpected and inimitable feat, and that is you. Nevermore, I think, has the freedom you have granted us put a greater responsibility on our shoulders in turn, on each and every one of the civilized races. We must earn back the very rights to happiness your liberation entitles us to. I will remain a politician for certain, and I will continue to defend elven viewpoints valiantly. Always will they be relevant. Always will I hope you shall value them higher than you have before. Even the best is never good enough when perfection is your end goal. I foresee a bright future, Commander. Indeed I do. Yes, I may have to contend with dwarves and undead still, but that is no price to pay at all in return for the stability of peace. Thank you. May the spirits of nature guard your soul, and may their wisdom be your constant companion.
Commander, allow me to congratulate you. Not just from the bottom of my heart, but the deepest recess of my beer-soaked liver. More affectionately and sincerely, I cannot be. We've come a long way, and we've had our ups and downs. But today is not one of regret, of looking back in anger. No! A day like this? Ha! Such a day the world has never seen. And yet, by a bizarre twist of fate, it is I who will inherit the rule of your father's kingdom. The very one you fought so hard for which you spilt your mighty blood. I'll try to make you proud, and by beer and beard, I may well, if I can keep my temper in check afore the likes of Oberon. But come, let's have a drink, you and I. We've earned it both. Today, no politics. Today, no war. Today, we raise our glass to Rivellon, and to the dragon who secured her freedom.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was waiting for somebody to bring up the fact that I'm not gonna be in charge right away anyways. I'll eventually probably, I think the canon of this would be, in order to get things back on track with where they end up, is that eventually maybe I do get reelected and somehow that ends up, like, down the line becoming a proper empire again where there is no democracy again, because by the time we get to Original Sin, it's kingdoms and empire and stuff again. It's no longer a, democracy. So,
This moment has been so long in the making, Commander, that now the hour strikes, it seems almost unreal. And yet here we are. The war is over. We have won against unthinkable odds. Unlike some, I know full well what this victory means. How important it is to enact what you and Maxos set out to do. It's uncommonly brave to revert time, as it were, and undo the miracles of magic that brought us victory. Only a handful would understand how uncommonly wise this is as well. Such wisdom requires a lizard's mind, I do believe. Abounding with primordial profundity, or at least a lizard's vision. You possess these qualities and more. For an absolute ruler to relinquish his own crown because he knows it will bring greater happiness to his realm is unprecedented, and makes you without a doubt one of the most important beings ever to have drawn the breath of life. Sir Falstaff's election is the immediate illustration the Republic of Rivlon will not always be perfect. But in a few years' time, when his term of office draws to a close, why don't you make a bid for the presidency, Commander? I have the distinct feeling you'll win with flying colors. You, more than anyone else, deserves his spell on the throne.
okay. So even Prospero's like, yeah, well, I kicked you out. I do want you to at some point be in charge. How nice of you.
Ah, Commander. Everyone seems to be in a rather merry mood today, as if our final victory took them all by surprise. Oh, these short-sighted simpletons. Bless them, eh? As though any endeavor that has my backing is not bound to prevail. I do oftentimes wonder why Maxos was in such awe of your inherent qualities, when in truth they do not consist of much more than a somewhat mediocre metamorphosis into a picture-book monster equipped with a rather inflammatory form of respiration. As far as conquest is concerned, I'd have most assuredly done even better than you. Plus, I'd have been able to converse with people without them insisting I take a breath mint. Still, the one thing that really matters, the one thing that will be remembered is that the dragon came, saw, and conquered. And there's an end to it. But anyway, enough banter. A good sherry is what I need. They brought in some new casks only yesterday, I do believe. So I live in good hopes I may yet have a sip of sherry worthy of its name before this ship is decommissioned, and we with it.
Bulls, we've triumphed, Commander. After long last, we can say, game over, lads, the war is won. No cry rings quite so cheerily and chillingly in the ears of an old warhorse like me. Aye, for I may be a well-seasoned stallion, but I'll be damned if I'm ready to be put out to pasture. And how about you, then? Guess you've made your old man proud. His empire shattered like a stricken sheet of glass, but you've managed to puzzle it all back together. And a good job you did too. Dragons, eh? They'll get the job done. Guess you've got a couple of 100 years ahead of you. Me, a couple of dozen with any luck. That's okay though. I've pretty much accomplished what I wanted and more, thanks to a couple of gentle nudges by your hand. Perhaps Scarlet Catherine and I can join forces now, if they be willing. Always some mischief going on in the world in need of setting right.
Mm-hmm.
Good then. That's settled. Now, let us drink. You didn't think I was gonna let you gallivant off without joining me in a toast, did you? Come on. Down the hatch. To us, Commander.
Well then, Commander. Looks like it's all over. What seemed impossible only a relatively short while ago has been made a reality. Maxos was right all along. You, the dragon, were destined to redeem the realm. I'm glad I followed his advice and followed you aboard the Raven. I don't suppose I'll see another war like this in my lifetime. But even though I'm a general at heart, I suppose that is not a bad thing. Soon we will all go our separate ways, of course. But today we celebrate, and you, who else, are our guest of honor. Bravo, Dragon. The world is yours.
Ha ha! You did it, Commander! We won! Do you realize what this means? We can go home, live lives of peace! Oh, Lord. I'm gonna be bored all day, aren't I? Come to think of it, maybe I won't. I've a new quest to start, you know. One you helped me embark upon. There's a girl out there in the wide, wild world. A girl whom I shall love, and she will love me. That's a great adventure too, isn't it? A journey more worthy than war. Yes, I'll leave in the morrow. But know, Commander, that oftentimes I'll gaze skyward with a smile on my lips, and when I do, you'll be the one I think of.
Nice. Yep, I figured you were here. Y'all are gonna be pissed.
There we bally well have it, don't we, my lord? Well, I can't believe it's over. Indeed, I don't. No more tinkering, no more hammering, no more engineering. Oh, what a sad, sad day. Bitter misery. Then again, the raven stopped singing to me long ago. The things she taught me were more precious than anything that rigid old sorcerer could come up with. Time for Grumio to pack it in. Time for my poor cousin Trinculo too. We'll have to invent new wonders all over again. Yes, that'd be good fun actually. How about I join your court, my lord? Oh, the crafty contrivances I could fashion for you and your wife. Fountains that spout wine or beer on command. Fans that wave by themselves. You can kiss those smelly orc slaves goodbye. Oh, and carriages that stay cool inside even in the summer. Oh, we'll have us a blast, my lord.
Yeah, there you go. Looking on the upside.
Buggering, bonking blunderbusses, Commander. You've done it. Not that I ever quite doubted a fire-breathing beast, equipped with my nephew Grumio's jetpack, but by golly, you sure gave us a show.
Wait, are you his cousin or his uncle? You know what? I'm not gonna delve into that.
Imps and dragons. You know, sometimes we see eye to eye, sometimes we stamp each other's toes, and when we do, mine's smart a tad more. But that's okay. We're chums, you and I, aren't we? No doubt about it. Oh, lordy, lordy, what an occasion this is. I feel like I should say something profound, but such is not the way of imps. All I can say is this. Please, 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 don't listen to that old goat of a Maxos and destroy all this technology. By every god that never was, these trinkets, these gadgets, these machines, they're so much fun. But they will be destroyed, won't they? Blimey, Commander. If that's not like a pigeon pooping right on your birthday cake the very moment you're about to take a great big bite.
Sorry, buddy. It has to be done. If not for the sake of evil demon technology, but also for the sake of, I don't know, continuity with the rest of the Divinity series, because this is the very first game in the timeline, and it makes no sense that all this technology exists. Yeah, you know, small stuff. So, I beat ya.
It is impossible. Impossible that I have been beaten. I who was so many, reduced to one. So much blood has been spilled, been lost. Not even Magia Sanguinis could tame your soul. For one such as you, I can but stand in awe. Eternities of torment would I have made you suffer. And yet, in the servant I had foreseen, I find my undoer. May Maxos end me swiftly, for such shame sears my soul.
All right, Maxos, let's do it.
You have spoken with your companions, Commander? Are you ready to set in motion the realm's new destiny?
I am ready, Maxos. Let us hereby end the war for good, and our engines of war with it.
Very well, Commander. In this end, let us find myriad new beginnings. Now dawns an age of peace. Now breaks in golden light the Pax Draconis. And so it was that after long last, Sigurd's son, the prince they had called a bastard, became Emperor of Rivellon. Peace descended upon the battle-scarred realm, and each and every war machine was duly destroyed. No longer did demonic technology hold sway, and the world became one of harmony once more. Harmony between magic and nature. As for Maxos, grateful his friend had secured his father's legacy, he knew this would be the beginning of a new age. That of Dragon Knights.
All right. And that's Divinity Dragon Commander. We did it. We have now officially beaten the first of our Divinity run through. We are still playing Original Sin. So if you're watching these in chronological order of when they should be taking place in the Divinity timeline, you are now free to watch Original Sin gameplay, or you've already been watching it anyways, because I did start with Original Sin only to remember I should do Dragon Commander. But it is nice that I beat Dragon Commander first, because that is the first one in the timeline. So, for now, we're not going to add another Divinity game to our playlist. We are just going to focus on Original Sin from now on. And, yeah. That's it for this one. So, thank you all for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. And if you really like our content, check out the Patreon, which is linked down below, where you can watch our content before it is released publicly on YouTube. Also, be sure to check out the Discord, which is also linked down below, where you can become a part of our community. And I will see you all with other videos. If you're watching this, I assume you're going to jump to Original Sin, so I'll see you all at Original Sin, or I'll see you at any of the other videos that I post. Have a good one. Bye.